Good evening, and thank you for joining us. My name is Rumpidza Ichingwena.
And I am Angel Rahonse, bringing you the Eye on the News for April 25th, 2021. And on this Sunday night, we will once again take a recap of all the activities that took place during the week and the activities that the international students can look forward to in the coming weeks.
Let's take a look on our top stories for today. Chinese language students trip to Jiangxin Island.
欢迎大家参加我们今天的中国文化实践课的第一站，走进中国诗。
World Book Day Street Quiz.
No.
Well, now you.
Harry Potter.
Wenzhou Blue Lantern Rock Carving Art Museum. Wenzhou University international students get vaccinated. For this and many more, it's time for your weekend news. Stay tuned.
This last Monday, the language students of Wenzhou University took a trip to Jiangxin Island. Regarded as one of the four most renowned islands in all of China, Jiangxin Island is located in Ojiang River and has a lot of scenic spots and historical relics. These relics allow it to still be considered of cultural significance to this day. Let's take a look at their experience.
我们今天去干什么呢？
我们今天就降行屿因为降行屿很美丽，就是狮子岛，所以我们的中文老师带我们去那边感受中国文化，感受温州文化。
欢迎大家参加我们今天的中国文化实践课的第一站，走进中国诗词之岛，体验中国诗词之美。好，那我们现在出发吧。江西屿呢很有名，它是中国的诗岛，很多的诗人在那里留下了非常有名的一些诗句。我教大家几句诗，好不好？
找找找找找找找找三个找找找找，两个这
找找找
找找找找找找找找找找。
云招潮，招招潮，招潮潮上，潮成长，成长长，成长潮笑。
云招潮，招招潮，
招潮招散，
潮长长，长长
大家好，我们到了狮子岛，再给你们听一首诗。我就韵律相辉映，风水光呈现。这就是韵律是 cloud， 因为还有太阳，还有太阳一样一直在天上，所以很漂亮的，很漂亮的。风水光呈现，空气海，对，空气海，还有水 water， 对，还有 sky 蓝天 blue sky 蓝天，对，所以我们会看到什么？看到天在里面水。You can see the sky. Yeah, you can see the sky inside the water. There's a reflection of the sky in the water.
我们现在在江心岛，我们先。
Moving on to our next headline, World Book Day Street Quiz.
On April 23, 1995, UNESCO created the World Book Day to not only celebrate the books and the authors who write them, but to foster a love of reading in children and young people. Wenzhou University continues this tradition, and iSCB TV reporter Elsa Mabwe conducted a street quiz to discuss and see what students say. Let's take a look.
So I have two questions for you. Have you ever heard of the World Books Day?
Is that a thing? I actually don't know that actually exists. I don't know about it.
No.
Well, now you know.
No. What books day? No, like it's something new to me.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that actually there's a day like this.
Okay, now you know.
Oh, sorry, I don't know, but I know now.
Okay. Did you know about it? World Books Day?
No.
Who is your favorite author and what's your favorite book?
Interesting. I would say I like a guy called Unauthorized, and he wrote this book, Things Fall Apart.
I don't really have any favorite books, and I can say I read very few books, and I don't really remember the name, but there was French book. Yeah, so I never read any English books before.
Okay. And you?
So for me, maybe just the book I try to read is just for my major.
Do you read books?
Yes, a little.
So what's your favorite book and who's your favorite author?
Harry Potter.
Nice.
Okay, my favorite book is The Pipeline. That book was written by who's that guy? I forgot the author.
Thank you.
My favorite book is Managing Success. It was written by Robert Banda.
Oh, Robert Banda, Zambia.
Yeah, it's Zambian.
So Rumbi, what was your favorite book growing up?
My favorite book was Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was my first book, and I wasn't even the one reading it, but my sister would read it for me. So,
Wow.
yeah, I grew up loving that book.
Oh wow! And did you know about the World Book Day?
Yeah, I do. Since I'm like in it, I love reading novels, and
Yeah.
you have to know, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know about it. I do enjoy reading novels, but I didn't know about the World Book Day, unfortunately.
Really?
But I'm glad that now I know.
And do you even know the aim of it, like the 2020 on it?
I don't know.
Yeah, the aim was like sharing a story.
Wow.
You know how it is, yeah. And it's where they're taking it from, coronavirus was and all that. So they're like, okay, let's make our aim sharing a story.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Coming up, Wenzhou Blue Lantern Carving Art Museum.
On Thursday, representatives from Wenzhou University got the opportunity to visit Wenzhou Blue Lantern Rock Carving Art Museum, and where they were able to interact with tangible and intangible cultural artifacts on display. Let's take a look.
On the afternoon of April 22nd, Dhaka, China focused on activity and the launching ceremony of the International Networking Communications of the Haiyu Community was officially launched in Wenzhou. A total of 48 international organizations, social organizations, media outlets, online Chinese language institutions, and overseas Chinese restaurants, as well as a total of 33 international communication and social media influencers, representatives of overseas Chinese and foreign influencers were invited to be the first batch of members of the Haiyu community, a multicultural community which is currently run by Wenzhou Daily. These foreign influences come from different places across China, including Shanghai, Jiangsu, Zhejiang, Guangdong, Chongqing, and so forth. The establishment of the Haiyu community enables foreign friends who like Chinese culture to have a home-like community in their second hometown, China. Elsa Mambwe, iSCB TV, Wenzhou City.
Coming up, the international students get vaccinated against COVID-19.
to help the efforts of epidemic control as well as of personal protection. This week, many of Wenzhou University international students received the first of the 2 shots needed to get vaccinated against COVID-19. Let's have a look.
A little over a year ago, the new coronavirus emerged with its first ever case recorded in China. Some months after the first case, the virus became a pandemic and countries started going under lockdowns, and that followed the rapid spread of the virus. The deaths from COVID-19 have now reached more than 500,000. As vaccines to prevent COVID-19 roll out, this week, the international students of Wenzhou University were given the go-ahead to go for their first shot of the COVID-19 2-dose vaccine. A good number of international students were able to get their first dose and are scheduled to go for their second dose on May the 29th. This is Tashinga Cecilia, iSCB TV, Nanbaixiang Sub-District Community Health Service Center.
So, Angel, have you been vaccinated?
Yeah, I actually got the vaccination, well, the first dose of the vaccination just the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Any requirements needed?
You just essentially need your passport and I think about 100 kwai for the first vaccination, for the first dose.
Oh, yeah. I think I should also get vaccinated.
Yeah.
But I'm scared.
You're scared?
Yeah.
It's not really much of a big deal though.
Wow.
Yeah, you should definitely get it. Well, if you want to at least.
Oh, that's nice. Guys, let's go and get vaccinated. And that's it for tonight. I am Rumbizai Chindwena.
And I am Angel Rahonte. Thank you for joining us. Take care of yourselves and each other.
Good night.
Good night.